And here we go. I forgot to power some lights down here. Let's say there. There. Try to get them in line with each other. There. I think that's the line. Nope. That's the line. Oh, there, nice little shopping pier over the water here. And probably grab a wire from there to there. We have these things, which are going to not be needed after a few minutes. Let's see. Oh yeah, that was sprint. Spent so much time over encumbered, I forgot which button does sprinting. You can't jump while holding a wire, in case you're wondering. So, jump on the railing, grab the wire, and jump down. Oh, come on. Well, that was just terrible. I'm gonna have to use an intermediary connector. And I want to check and see if it's actually the railing that's causing the problem, or if it's the fact that it's just slightly too long. Really doesn't like me having a connector there. I wonder why. Well, probably running back upstairs again. This is closer. And it goes through the railing. When you start playing one game and then you start playing another game right afterwards, and you tend to mix the controllers and controls up for the two of them. Or at least I do. Here's a question. Do wall lights give power here? Looks like they do. Except we want these. They do not get power here. That other light lit up. At least it looked like it lit up. That one has power. I wonder if I set more connectors on the ground up there, would it work? Or do I have to set up a connector like here? That would definitely work. That is strange. I have no idea why it's doing that. It's definitely on. So if I set a connector between there. This part is a bit ridiculous about this game. Generally, when you power a building, you power the whole building. You don't power just the lights in the general vicinity of it. You have your breaker box outside. Main line going in. That's just not going to get to the edge there. Let's see, do I want to line it up with that, or do I want to... I guess I'll line it up with that. I do want the people walking through it to be able to get by, though. Should be able to get closer to that wall. And the shopkeepers would be able to get to their shops. Hey, shopkeep. Open the general store. Any more garbage? I could always move them back a little. If that's too narrow there. Okay, place the wire. I think if I just grabbed this one and moved it that far, that would be enough. That's enough to get by. Just pick it up, nudge it forward one plank. One floorboard. That one got right up next to it. Creating a reliable grid of power. Has anybody noticed, this is a little side note, has anybody noticed since AT&T brought DirecTV that the customer service has really gotten bad? Satellite TV with them used to be pretty good. They've even gone to the point where I almost want to call it fraud, outright. They call it billing errors, where they don't even count payments. That seems more like fraud to me than a billing error. I'm sure there are a lot worse people out there for stuff like that, but that's the one I can think of off the top of my head. And AT&T is a cell phone company. Damn, I had to deal with them. They were just the worst. Rather than continuing to deal with them, I just decided, you know what? No more. Then I went with a worse cell phone company and got Sprint. $160 water. This should be, what, 200 water? The more purified water you can get, the more money bottle caps you'll get, basically. So if you just if you can just place these constantly. I know it uses a lot of resources to build this, but I can buy most of my junk with just purified water. I was selling jet, but for a while that was just because I happen to have a crap ton of the fertilizer in plastic. That's like there, 170 defense, 360 water. Ah, we have to change that. I don't want a red ring of death. Speaking of another company that's terrible. Red Ring of Death got a lot of bad stuff because I think it happened a lot more often, but I actually went through I had two dead PlayStation 3s. Yellow Line of Death. Oh no. If you look up that, that's Yellow Line of Death. That's how your PlayStation, you know your PlayStation's permanently dead. All those will equal any amount of junk or bullets or anything you want. And the more of those you can build in a settlement, the more purified water will appear in the workbench, and the more materials you'll gain. By now they should have gotten me a little bit of material for the floor. Let's see if I got enough for the triangle. Ah, damn it. There we go. Now we have to jump down here. Ching XP. Ching XP. It needs power leveling. Just go through, design, and build a settlement the exact way you want it. By the time you get it exactly the way you want it, you've already leveled up to max practically. I'm actually going to move this beacon. Can I reach it from here? No. There we go. What is that sound? Are you sewing? Yeah, I'm fairly certain that everything I've done with this game is starting to make it break down. Store. Store that. And it sounds like we're at the end of another episode. See you in the next one. Have a good day. Bye-bye.